Integrity seems like a beautiful quality. It makes you reliable and true to your values. But in a world filled with opportunists, toxic individuals, and manipulative systems, it can also be a vulnerability. Toxic people exploit your commitment to your word, knowing you'll feel guilty about changing your mind or saying no. Entire systems often support and protect such people, punishing those who resist. This dynamic starts small. You agree to something, helping, attending, or contributing, only to realize it's not in your best interest. Yet, the guilt of canceling or refusing traps you. Toxic individuals and environments count on this hesitation, seeing your integrity as a door cracked open, one they can force their way through. In many toxic environments, the problem isn't just individuals, but entire systems designed to scapegoat and exploit. When you prioritize your well-being, even in harmless ways, you may face backlash from the group. They'll label you selfish or uncooperative because the system depends on compliance to function. Recognizing this is crucial. Often, their reaction reflects their need to control you, not any actual wrongdoing on your part. But in some cases, maintaining your boundaries isn't just difficult, it's impossible. Many environments are built around scapegoating, and protecting your well-being might invite more abuse, endanger your job, or cause greater harm. When this happens, it's essential to recognize the dynamics, play along temporarily, and secretly plan your escape. Freedom often comes from creating a life where boundaries can be respected without fear of retaliation. In extreme situations, protecting yourself may mean bold action. Canceling commitments or even not showing up can be necessary. Yes, this may seem shocking or rude, but with toxic people, polite refusals won't work. Their goal is to drain you, and escaping their grasp is sometimes like breaking free from a predator or shaking off a parasite. It requires force. Once you compromise your boundaries, you signal that they're negotiable. Toxic people will test and push further, exploiting any crack in your resolve. The more you explain or justify yourself, the more power you give them. Sometimes, silence and firm non-compliance are your best tools. And scapegoating systems, resistance often triggers group retaliation. Your reasonable actions may be distorted as selfishness, because the system's survival depends on draining certain individuals. This feedback can make you question your boundaries, but it's vital to stay true to yourself. Align your actions with your values, not with the distorted rules of a toxic system. In such predatory dynamics, lying can also be necessary. While honesty is generally seen as a sign of character, it's not owed to those who seek to harm or manipulate you. Recognize the nature of the interaction. This isn't a human relationship, it's a struggle for survival. Lying to protect yourself isn't about being deceitful, it's about preserving your humanity. By doing so, you reserve your energy and kindness for genuine connections, rather than allowing toxicity to drain and infect you. If you feel compelled to expose your vulnerabilities to someone who will use them against you, you're handing them tools to harm you. Lying, in such cases, isn't just acceptable, it's vital. It helps you stay grounded, avoid toxic entanglements, and ensure that you don't carry their poison into other, healthier relationships. The reality is that many systems and environments operate on scapegoating. Protecting your boundaries might not always be possible, and insisting on your well-being could escalate abuse or create other risks. In these cases, playing along temporarily and planning your escape is the wisest path. Freedom often comes from quietly building a life where you no longer have to compromise your integrity to survive. In a world built on scapegoating, where toxic people thrive on compliance, guarding your boundaries is a radical act. It's not selfish to protect your energy, it's essential. And when toxic people or systems label you difficult or selfish, remember, their discomfort is not your responsibility. Your integrity is a gift, not a chain. Saying no after a yes isn't a failure, it's a correction. Sometimes, silence, absence, or even lying is the clearest, strongest way to protect yourself. Guard your boundaries, honor your worth, and plan your freedom even in silence. You owe nothing to those who seek to exploit you.